If you don't know about Tiffany Dover, you should know. I'm gonna make this real quick. This is if you look up Tiffany Dover. When I say Tiffany, I keep my mind says Haddish, but her name is Dover, which she appears to be an Edomite. There's a big controversy. If you've been watching the news, YouTube, that this nurse received the vaccination and she fainted. So what they're saying now is that she actually, went into the spirit world. So what if you put the name in to Google, go to news or whatever, you have a lot of different news companies that are saying that people are saying that she died, but she's alive, but she hasn't come out and said it. She said that that she's a private person. She she doesn't like a lot of press and what's the word I'm looking for? She doesn't want to be public. But wait a minute, she was public for the test. She made another statement that she faints a lot. That she fainted 6 times in 6 days. From a hangnail or whatever. Well, my question is this: why would someone that's always fainting, make it public that she's going to get vaccinated and then faint? I mean, that would make you look bad. But the thing now is she hasn't surfaced, and the thing now is that she died. So that's one more reason. Well, one of the symptoms of this vaccination, and General Yohana should come to mind, is you can die. Now, if you ever watch these commercials of these different not vaccinations, but products, medical products. If you have asthma, if you have acne, or if you have a heart condition, they'll have the proper medication for you, and they'll say, ask your doctor about this particular drug. And most of those commercials, they'll have an Edomite talking real fast, and he'll mention the side effects. And a lot of these drugs, these prescription drugs that can only be given by your doctor, a lot of the time it'll say the symptoms could be worse than the actual cure, and sometimes the symptoms, they'll use the word fatal, and it could be fatal. Well, why would you take any medication if one of the symptoms is death? Well, we don't know what's going on. She was out there in the public eye. She made herself a public person. Millions upon millions of people saw her take the vaccination, and she fainted. And there's a picture that popped up with supposedly her, which the person looks like her, but the person looks a lot heavier and different. The part in her hair is different. So this is a cover-up, aka a conspiracy. Whether she's dead or alive. Anyway, before I close, I want to go to one precept like I said, I was going to make this quick. And this is just, as soon as it comes up, I'll read it. If she's in the spiritual realm, then she's experiencing these things. Actually, another scripture comes to mind too. So let's go to it. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle, meaning our bodies, would dissolve, we have a building of the Most High, and a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. So you have a spiritual body. You know, your spirit goes up into the heavens, and there's a spiritual body waiting for you. And that applies to Edomites, Jake, you know, everybody, Moab, Hamites. Everybody goes back. Every human, so to speak, on the earth has a spirit in them, a life force. And when you die, that life force just doesn't disappear like an old dead battery. It goes into the spiritual realm, then it comes back. That's why there's a thing called reincarnation. It says, second verse, for in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be closed upon with our house, which is from heaven. Now, why did the Apostle Paul say that? Because he had died, and that's in either 1 Corinthians 12 or 2 Corinthians 12. I'm not going to go to it. You can put it in the comment section. I believe it's second, could be 1 Corinthians 12. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. Let me go to that. Try 1 Corinthians 12. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 Corinthians 12. 2 Corinthians 12. Second Corinthians 12 and 1. It is not expedient for me, doubtless, to glory. I will come to visions and revelations of Yahweh. I knew a man in Yahushai, which is talking about himself, above 14 years ago. And this incident is when he was stoned and he actually died, but the Most High put the spirit back in his body. You know, Esau calls it an out-of-body experience. And so whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell, the Most High knoweth. Such a one caught up to the third heaven. The third heaven represents the spirit realm. When you die, you go to the spirit realm. Now, if this woman is an Edomite, well, she could be a Jake that look like an Edomite. She could be a Gadite. She could be an actual Jake. So if she's an actual Jake, she knows she's an Israelite. Her eyes are fully open. Now I'm back in 2 Corinthians 5 verse 2. For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be closed upon with our house, which is from heaven. If so be that being closed we shall not be found naked. What does it mean, not be found naked? You know, if you don't have this, like the 2/3 are all naked. The 1/3, the elect, they're not naked. So it says in the third verse, if so be that being clothed, we clothed with what? That spiritual body in the heavens. We shall not be found naked, meaning your eyes are open. Anytime an Edomite dies, goes into the spiritual realm, the Most High tells them you're an Edomite. Those are Jakes, them people standing on the corner. Those are the prophets. America's Babylon. And when you come back in your next body, you're going right into slavery. That's let me jump down to the 10th verse. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushai. Notice it said Yahushai, not Yahweh. So he has his throne. You're going to appear before him, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done. So you Edomites put us into slavery. You committed great atrocities against us. So guess what? That's going to happen to you. And you're told that in the spiritual realm. You're told by Yahushua, when you come back, you're going right into slavery. That's why the rich man of Lazarus, he told the rich man, which represent Esau, he asked Abraham, could you send a spirit to my brothers so they can get right? And then that's also referring to these wicked scribes and Pharisees as well. But it's mainly talking about Esau. It applies to Esau now. So Abraham says, I believe that's Luke 16, that they have the law and Moses and the prophets and the law. So, every Edomite that dies, they go before Yahushua, before the judgment seat, and they're told what role they're going to play when they come back in their next life. Everything's reincarnated. Same thing goes for Israel. They know that they're Israel. The ones that haven't woke up, the ones that know that the Israelites been doing the work, you died in this truth, you're good. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. And one more reason not to take the vaccination. Shalom.